Okay. Welcome and good evening, everyone. I'm back again with Final Fantasy XI. It's time for session number 17 here, I believe. And we're going to today look into picking up the rest of our rogue set here, the artifact armor for Thief. And to do that, we are going to need to do 3 things. Find the 2 coffers and do the quest for Nana. Obviously, the quest is probably going to take longer, but we have made some preparations here. So, with the Moogle unlock we got from our latest practices of Vanadil unlocks, I've been able to purchase coffer keys for Ostroja and Castle Swan. So what we're going to do today is we're going to head there and we're going to see if we can find these coffers. And if we can, we'll make sure to pick up our gear. So let's head back to town here. Let's head back to the Relude Gardens here. So we can go ahead and teleport around a little bit. Yes, travel to another home point. There we go. So, what did I do in between the sessions here to be able to have these keys? Well, I basically went to purchase another Acheron shield with conquest points. Or sorry, with sparks. And selling it for Gil. And after doing that, we were able to go ahead and see here. Let's start with Castle's Fall Baileys here. Tonight. Yeah. When I got the guild, I was able to go to the Curio Moogle outside of the housing area in Port Pastock to purchase the keys. I believe we showed them off last time. So that's going to be really useful for you if you're looking to gear up. Or, yeah, at least get the artifact armor for different classes. There we go. That's that. Let's go ahead and make ourselves invisible as well. I'm not sure if we're going to need to mask our steps or not, but let's start off here and then we'll see. We've gone through this area once before in order to get to the Shadow Lord, so I'm sure we'll be able to do it again here. We're going to keep our eyes open for any potential coffers. So, I believe what we're looking for is going to be in the Baileys area here. But the Baileys are a significant part of the early part of the castle here, so we may be looking around for a little bit here as we go along. Potentially. I'm not entirely sure where I would expect to find one of these coffers. So we may go ahead and just, once we get up here, let's go ahead and have a look around here. Yeah, I was going to say, let's go ahead and go to the map. I'm gonna go ahead and make a cut here It's real early, but let's do it. And I'll come back to you once again once we've found the coffer we're looking for, and I'll show you where I found it. So I'll be right back after this. Right, let's go ahead and do these. I guess these would actually maybe allow us to drop down into the upper floors here. That's all right. That's an Orman. Luckily, they don't see us. Doom Demon. Very tough. Okay. This seems semi-reasonable. Nothing over here. Maybe we should have gone into this central side area more rather than look into these side rooms, I'm realizing. But we have found a new avenue of exploration here at least. Very tough. Yeah. We should be able to make something of this, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we would probably want to go into the one on the very opposite side here, if possible. But for now, we're just gonna need to fall down and head out up again. It's very possible that we were not going to find anything in there, but probably at least look around. So we want to jump down the other side over here, I think. Take a little step. Get out of our trust stack. Go ahead and probably reapply our evasion abilities. This again. Does that not do anything when we already have it? That's an awkward find. And just in the right time. Perfect timing. Dancing Edge. Didn't mean the trick attack as well, that's fine. At least we were able to make some significant damage here. Still 20 seconds until our next. Right, let's go ahead and Visibility up. Hope we don't see any more Armans here. Got some notorious monsters that we probably want to avoid. I think that's a coffer. Oh. Hello, friend. I need to take you out. But if we can do that, I think we may have a decent chance here. Let's set another marker here, yes, no. Okay, so I found the copper chest here. It's a bit hard to get to, but we locked out in order to fall down here. Let's see if I can just open it. And trade the key to it. Must be closer. Here we go. And we receive a rogue's vest that we can probably equip right away. Indeed. Let's do that. Ah, there we go. Looking buff. So yeah, that's our first part of gear here. It's a bit hard to explain how what came down here. Let's see if we can find it here. Basically, we went to the upper level where we were going through the different beast tribe enemies when we first went through here. Let's see if I can find it here. Bailey's 2, perhaps? Yeah, up here. And what we had to do is fall down into one of the 4 circles here onto the correct path to get into the middle. Meaning that we could, on the inside here, move into the lower west quadrant, and then from there fall down from that ledge here to here. So yeah, it took a bit of doing, but we got there. Let's take the opportunity to head back home. Warp ring, please. Now then, go ahead and warp me. And we're gonna head back to Vostok and do some business, hopefully. Let's see. Right. Yeah. We were able to get away. There we are. How's our health looking? Done. We got a little bit of a hit, but that's fine. So, back to stock. Let's go ahead and, first things first, put away our pro gear that we don't currently need. I just realized that we probably shouldn't put that here. Let's put that into wardrobe 2. Let's see here. There we go. Very nice. And do we have anything else that we want to put away? We aren't the captain in crystals right now. We need the copper key for Ostroja. Probably want to pick up some silent ores. I think that the Mogul that sold us keys will sell us oils as well. But let's have a look. Snow geodes, copper vouchers. We can put these away and these away. We can use the cipher for Lion here actually. Lion 2. So let's go ahead and warp over to Port Bestock. Home point 1. Trade that first, then we'll see if we can make a little trip to the Moogle, and that all works out. Let's head to Ostroja. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how much I'll cut in terms of me finding in the area there, but we may be able to, you know, come back a little bit earlier and not worry too much about the abruptness of the cut. Just so I can show you in the VOD as well how we actually fell down there. So you have an understanding of what I did to get down to where the chest was. Right, we're trading here. Or Lion Cipher. Very good. I'm not sure how good Lion 2 is. But for now I think we're gonna stick with our current trusts. But no sense in keeping the trust like that if we don't intend to actually unlock it, right? Now, let's see if we can find this Moogle here. Go ahead and flee. I think we have a bonus to flee right now. Actually. And is it still 30 seconds? Oh, or did that used to be 30? Right, the Moogle's over here. Are you actually selling a medicine? Silent oils for 500. Yes, indeed. Give me 11, I guess. And I mean, this costs a bit, but we now have a full stack of them, at least. That's gonna be useful. Go ahead and equip our normal ring here again. Now that's all taken care of. Let's see if we can head to Ostroja. -1. And I forget exactly which region it is in, but it should be somewhere near Winders, if I'm not misremembering things here. So let's make sure that we head to somewhere around there. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle here. Teleportation assistance. Is it in Certa Baruta or is it? No. Assuming it's not in Derpland. No, that's here. Called Shushu might be. No. Or Candy, no. I thought we had a warp point somewhere in there, but apparently we may not. Nice, no. It's obviously not here. We're having some quick flashes, I guess, from the maps coming up here. Fort Gelsba, no. Right, let me head back here then and see if I can remember where we actually need to go to head to Australia. No. Right, so we can get in here from the Maripato Mountains, which is connected to the Saramuk Champagne and Taronga Canyon. So let's see here. It should be in Argono if there's anything. No, there we have it. I just wasn't looking in the right place. How silly of me. But yes. Let's head over here. Look at the map. Yes, we are now in Georgia. Let's go ahead and party up. Making a real quick check here to the note that I've gotten the chest piece. Probably should look into the chest piece a little bit more in detail here as well, so we see what we're getting from it. Or we can get going. So, this is a quick reminder here of what these things actually do for us. The bonnet here obviously ups our defense, HP, intelligence, but also our parrying skill and our steal ability. Useful. The arms here gives us another steal +1, some elemental resistances, dexterity, HP, defense. And the vest here, a big defense upgrade, 20 HP, 3 strength, some elemental defense, and increases the hide duration. So that's gonna be semi-relevant, I'm assuming. Obviously the defensive upgrades here are main part of it that I'm looking for. But then again, it's not, you know, a negative by any means to have a little bit of a boost to our a boost to our stealing as well. Because I know there's going to be some instances that we're going to need to use it. Right, we have bats here. I'm wondering, these may not be an issue, but I'm wondering where we need to actually go and how many bats we need to go for to get there. Yeah, this should be fine. This may all be too weak to be worthwhile, actually. Right. Yes, I may make another cut here, and we'll come back again when I've found my way to the coffer for Australia here as well. So don't bore you with me running around in circles. So, see you back again here when we've found the chest. Anything here? There we go. Copper. Indeed. So let's make a marker here. Let's see here. Right, so we're back again. I found the chest. It's located right in the corner here, moving up. Let's see if I can find the right maps to show you how we got here. And it's a little bit awkward to go through. Basically, we got up to the second floor, coming in the bottom right entrance here, or I guess the far east entrance here. We moved around. We at the very bottom, the eastern wall there, that ends in a just a straight wall. There's actually a secret room that gives you a code that will show you what levers to pull for opening the door that's on the very western side of the door here. So you can go up the stairs. Let's see if we can get even further here. Let's see, we get number 4 here. Yeah. We came in on the upper west side here of the map. Went through this here, and that's where we found it here in the little stitch between the maps. So we're just gonna go ahead and remove our invisibility, see if we can trade the key to the copper. And we now have a pair of rogue slots. And I believe that may be the pants. Let's have a look. It is. So compared to that, here we have a 12 defense increase, 15 HP, 4 agility, shield skill plus 10 for some reason, and another little bonus is steel here. That's gonna be good. And we now sort of match here in the set here, which is nice. And we can go ahead and give away the pants here again. I have to say, this was less annoying to get to than in Castle's Fall, but I would still urge you to have a look at the map on the wiki or something like that if you're planning to do this here in Australia, because there is some navigational difficulties here in the puzzles and things like that that you should be probably looking up when you're getting here because it's hard to explain and you're probably not going to remember all of it by the time you get here. That said, let's head back home again. There's the warp ring. There we go. Again, too quick on the use. But yes, that's done as well. So, we've got the hands, the headpiece, the chest, the pants. Now we only need some sensible shoes. And this is the point where we need to head back to Windhurst again. We can probably just head to the Windhurst. Over here. Let's see again. I think it was Windhurst Woods. It is indeed, so let's go to home point number 1. Yes, please. And we're gonna have a chat with Nana again here. For our remaining piece of gear here. So. It's nice that we match a little bit more now. I think having the crow set with just the hat, it was a bit fun looking. Then again, you know, the gear here is not fun looking as it is, but it is meant to just reflect back to the initial look of the thief in the original Final Fantasy, I think. At least in some iterations of it, so. Overall, I have to say, pretty happy with it. Now then, let's see if Nana deigns to actually give us the quest here. First though, we're gonna go through the trust dialogue. Here we go. I finally figured out the code. All those letters we got from Atherpone's band. I know what they mean. When I rearranged the order of the letters, I came out with Tavnasia. Tavnasia? In other words, the Tavnasian Marquisate, a nation to the west that was obliterated by the Beastmen in the Great War. Tavnasia pledged allegiance to Sandoria and was ruled by Marquis Altador. But after some investigation, I discovered some slightly more interesting facts. Just before the nation was swarmed under by the Beastmen, the Knights of Tavnasia carried away their royal treasure. However, the knights themselves were attacked by brigands, and the treasure was stolen. If you were to listen to old thieves, they'll tell you that it was the work of the Atherpone band. But since the leader of the band died, the truth is anybody's guess. Isn't this exciting? The remaining members of the Atherpone band must hold the key to the location of the Tavnasian royal treasure. Vadarome of the Tenshodo must be arranging a deal with them to get his greedy hands on the goods. Now that I know his plans, I'll have to work my way into his circle and get my paws on the pie too. Don't rush anything just yet. There's something wrong. Vadarome hasn't made a move yet. If he had made some sort of deal with the brigands, you would think they would get together somewhere first, then head off to the treasure. Vadarome is a man of many secrets. Nobody really knows his background, and he loses us every time we try to tail him. There's something dangerous about that man. A very mysterious character indeed. Speaking of mysteries, there's one thing that I don't quite understand. Why did the brigands send the word Tavnasia to Rome? Surely he should have already known about the Tavnasian royal treasure before planning to meet with them. That's it! Lafayette, I want you to go and ask these two thieves a question. The person who wrote the papers from the Tenchodo, the name at the top. What was written there? Quickly now, there's no time. So, we got a key item, Cat Burglar's Notes. A memo you received from Nana Migo. It gives the whereabouts of two of the eight thieves from the Tenchodo. Yatniel is casing the shop, Gems by Ksama in Juneau. Ganin is resting at the Sailor's Stay in Mara. So, Juneau and Mara. That should be doable. Let's have a chat with the thief companions here. A nation with allegiance to Sandoria ruled by Marquis Altador. It's supposed to lie far to the west of here. Anyway, let's put the geography lesson aside and go pull the rug from under the Tenchodo. Things have started to get interesting. Hey, Boba. Badram is a very mysterious character. He's been in with the Tenchodo for 10 years, quietly building up his current standing. I get the sense that he's made a deliberate effort to reach the position that allows him to move freely while keeping a low profile. Very well. So let's have a look here and see what they suggest we do next. Yeah, let's go see Juno first, I think. That seems like the most reasonable course of action here. Now then, we could probably just take the home point straight there. We want to go to Lower Juno, I believe. And what was it? Ksama's goods? We're looking for Yatniel. Let's have a look here. Suggesting G10, so that's actually at the very far end of the bridge, I think. Should be in the same column here as the auction house symbol. So Gems by Ksama, okay, yeah, there it is. That might actually be on the upper level now that I'm looking at it. Or maybe on the lower level, who knows. I'm assuming we'll find Yatniel here on the outside though. Scoping out the area. Go down. Yeah, so this should be the square. Let's head up and let's have a look. So here's the gems, right? Are they inside? Doesn't seem so. And we're not... Oh, there you are. Standing here inconspicuously. Yeah, I remember you. You heard a rumor that the other FNA's band hid their treasure in the damn Garlake Citadel. That's not why you're here? You've got something to ask me. Well, then you'd better damn well get it over with. I'm a busy man. And if I tell you, there's no profit to be had in sticking your damn nose into finished business, friend. Alright then. I guess that's your damn problem. If you get me some Quake grenades, then I'll help you. Okay. Here's the damn deal. You bring me 4 Quake grenades the alchemists are said to make. Then we'll talk. Okay, let's have a look at the auction house then. And if that doesn't have Quake grenades, we're gonna be in a, or it doesn't have 4 of them, we're gonna be in an awkward position, but that's something we can deal with. Let's have a look here. Right. Bid on. Let's see here. Is it under others? No, probably not. Materials. Alchemy. Actually, maybe it's under the weapons category. Ammo, miscellaneous. Ammunition. No, doesn't look like it. Actually, there it is, but there's only 1 of them available. Right then. That may actually put a little bit of a damper on us here. Let's see if there's another way to find them. Let's have a price history as well. That's a pricey grenade. Right. Am I gonna have to get into alchemy? And smithing? Actually might. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any... There seems to be one enemy that drops them, a goblin miner in the library of Onsoso, but it's an uncommon drop. And not sure we have actually been here. What's the level of things? 50 to 52. Oh, that's the Notorious Monster, sorry. Goblins around 40. 50, 60. $66 in the alchemists. I'm looking for miners. That's around 51. I mean, theoretically, could probably go there and grind for some of the drops. I'm wondering if that's a better or worse amount of, or use of time than actually just leveling the crafting. I I may need to think about that a little bit. So let's go ahead and leave that for now, I guess. I don't have enough cash for the Quake grenade here anyway, I'm assuming. Again, they're selling for like 50k. And I have less than that available. Yeah, let's see if I can find a good way to go through here. So if I were to do this, for example, here, just for science. Yeah, we're unable to buy it for 19,000 gil. That being the case, let's go ahead and look into something else for the rest of the session here then. I'm thinking Shin is of Prometheus. Let's see where we're at for that. The Lost City. Right. Let's head over there then. I believe there should be a home point. No, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Damnation Safehold. 1.1. Yes, please. Right. What were we trying to do here? Speak to the citizen inhabitants to learn more about the grave situation. Let's go ahead then and see if we can find the actual person to speak to in order to do that here. See if I can find the correct area here. I believe we're currently in chapter 2. So we've gotten some cutscenes here. Yes, we're looking for the Lost City. Right, we're in the Safehold, and we're looking for someone named Alicia here, apparently. Do we have a map on the situation? Yeah, we do. That's good. Around G10, so that's gonna be on the lower end here. Let's have a look around. That's not what we were trying to do. I went the wrong way. Actually, we're not supposed to go here. Oh, no. Sorry. That's awkward. So this is the way we're supposed to go. And we're not looking for Alicia. That's just to get a map, and we already have a map apparently here. So let's look for K9 instead. And look for a walnut door. That seems to be on the outer edge here. Maybe I've got that wrong. Maybe it's on another floor here. Meat ground. Buy something from his shop. Harness clogs. No. Another. Yeah, same things apparently. Alright then, a shrine here. I'm assuming we need to go down somehow. Is this way? Seems to be. Here we have another home point. Let's go ahead and use that. Now then. Oh, that doesn't seem like it. Can we head further up somewhere? Ah, there we go. Other side here. Let's look into this then. And verticality. This seems to be the top floor. Okay, here we go. There's another home point there, so let's go grab that. And K9 seems to be on the bottom end there. So that's probably where we need to go. First things first though. Home point me. Very good. And over this way. Walnut door. Let's have a look here and see if there's anyone in here that we need to speak to. Especially here. Welcome to our humble city, though there is little left of it. I heard from Justinius the details of your predicament. He mentioned that you were from the mainland. Tell me, what is the situation beyond the churning seas? I see. Even after the Shadow Lord's defeat, the struggle for peace continues. No one has the time to wonder about the fates of their lost brethren. This is Tavnasia, a new Tavnasia, built from the ruins of what was once a mighty marquisate. For 20 years, the survivors of the Great War toiled to create what you see here. For 20 years, we have dug and carved our way up from a narrow storage bay below the Tavnasian Cathedral. As an adventurer, I'm sure you have heard tales of the Pearl of Saflug, the renowned Tavnasian marquisate. Her wide harbors would welcome ships from all corners of Anadil, carrying never-before-seen goods and treasure. A mecca of trade, a place where dreams of wealth and success could become reality. It was the golden age of Tavnasia. But all that came to a close 20 years ago. The beastmen hordes concentrated their attacks on our fair nation, and when they were through, There was nothing left but a wasteland, uninhabitable by even the foulest of creatures. We too should have met the same fate as the Marquisate. Late in our escape from the peninsula, we made for the cathedral, where we awaited our deaths at the hands of the orcs. However, it was not the orcs who arrived, but the Cardinal, Mildarion C. Guillaume. She tended to our wounded bodies and spirits and informed us how to escape. She opened the gates to the lower parts of the cathedral and told us to follow the delivery tunnels to the city. We did as we were told, and it was not so long before we arrived at the subterranean harbor deep beneath this place. However, by the time we had arrived, the boats had already gone, and a terrible explosion had destroyed the land bridge to Quan. We were trapped. But even with our backs against their wall of despair, the courage and faith we have received from the Cardinal remained in our hearts. For the past 20 years, we have survived on the belief that the Altana will save us. It is that belief that has helped us come together and rebuild our nation. However, we still struggle to provide for even ourselves. I am sorry we cannot offer you any more than a warm welcome. But please, feel free to utilize any of our facilities. I pray that the powers that led you to Tavnasia become a blessing for both our peoples. Alright, let's have a look in the missions here. Yeah, that didn't do it. Right, apparently we should be heading down and to the sewer entrance. I guess that may be what we're supposed to glean from that discussion over there. Out of curiosity, where's J6? Up near the top here. There's apparently a character here that has some additional optional dialogue for us. So let's have a look. Yeah, we're looking for someone named Justinius. That seems to be him over here. You say that Nagmulada fellow is not an acquaintance of yours. Well, that is of no matter. If you happen to see him again, I strongly suggest you warn him not to go anywhere near the door leading to the aqueducts. Don't go to the door leading to the aqueducts, huh? My, what could possibly happen? Let's make our way down there, then, and we'll see if there's anything we can find here. Move around here, all the way down. Muna Aqueduct, huh? That's probably the way then. This looks like a door. Let's have a look. at the sewer entrance. So this is what remains of the mighty nation of Thamnasia. Its people alone behind these walls, struggling to stay alive for the past 20 years. Hey you! We know who you really are. Tell us who you really are. Do you want me to tell you the flaw in that logic? You're one of those bad rogues. You're one of those Red Lion traitors. You're one of those evil black mages. It's time for you to be punished. Is this any place for the defenders of Thamnasia to be? I thought you were supposed to be guarding the city in Precious' absence. What if she were to find out you were wandering about outside, leaving the Safehold vulnerable to an attack? I could inform her when she returns. You wouldn't do that, Justinius. You couldn't do that, Justinius. I asked that you two keep your distance from that gate. On the other side lie the Formuna aqueducts, located beneath the cathedral. It was once a peaceful place. However, now it is nothing more than a haven for fiends. There are even rumors that a terrible minotaur has taken nest in the aqueduct steps. It is only a matter of time before the beast breaks through the gate and comes to terrorize our city. There have been talks of sending a party down to slay the monster. However, we cannot take action until the priest has returned. Thamnasian Cathedral. I know, we can use these two as bait for the Minotaur. Yeah, they'll surely be sentenced to death once Priest gets back, right? If they're gonna die anyway, why not put them to good use? Quiet, you three. No, you need not worry. I doubt your punishment will be that harsh. In the past, there have been others like you who washed up on our shores. Most of them still reside amongst us. No. Why not let us attempt to rid your city of its pest problem? What is this you say? Adventurers travel the world in search of new challenges. If defeating this Minotaur can help us gain the trust of your people, we would be fools not to try. Do you really think you would be able to defeat the monster? I do not know the extent of your skills in this world, but I can guarantee things will not be the same once you pass through that gate. Let's accept the challenge. Understood. This key will open the gate and allow you passage to the aqueducts. We shall see if you are to be trusted. However, I warn you, do not venture deeper than you must, for great evil lurks in the darkness. There will be no rescue parties in the event that you fail to return. Well then, I guess let's have a look. Press onwards. Not sure we're gonna be able to do all this here, but let's have a look. Right. Distant beliefs. You have volunteered to journey into the Formuna aqueducts to defeat the Minotaur. It appears that Nagmulada has set off ahead of you. Alright, slaying a Minotaur. It appears this area is intended for around level 40, but obviously we're way beyond that right now. Realizing I don't know if we have the map for this area or not. Let's have a look around. No, we do not. Probably should look into finding that first before we do much else. Now, is there a map vendor here somewhere? Only one way to find out. Right. Maybe we want to head to Elysia anyway. Let's see if we can find the area this connects to. Right. Let's find the vendor for this. Right. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to look into some things here in order to do this more effectively. I'm going to need to look into how to best get the hold of those bombs that we need. So I think for now, it's probably best if I just end things here and I continue on my own here and see if I can find my way through. But we made some progress here today at least. We got 2 pieces of armor. We know what we need to do to continue on getting our last piece. And we started moving more again on the Prometheus quest line. That I think is going to be our next step here anyway. So, hopefully, things should be a bit smoother from here on out. But for tonight, I'm just going to say goodbye here. And I'll come back again once we've actually taken care of some of the prerequisites here for making things. I won't say prerequisites, but actually that's not the right word, but some of the things that might make the questing and gear hunting here a bit more easily done for us. So for tonight, this is going to be it. Thank you all very much for following along. If you're following along, thank you for checking this out if you're here for the first time. And I'll be back again hopefully Wednesday if things take longer than expected for getting some of these things. Maybe I'll go ahead and look into taking the Wednesday off to just do some off-stream playing to be able to get there. We'll see. I don't particularly want to bore you with just busy work. So anyway, potentially Wednesday, if not Friday, at the very latest, I'll be back. So until then, I hope you have a very good time, and I will see you at another point here. Goodbye, everyone.